Coming up this morning on Daybreak, with the growing success of Wonders of Wildlife and its impact in the area, there are talks of a new convention center near Bass Pro Shops.
And the Branson Board of Aldermen unanimously approves the funding plan for a new attraction for the city.
Plus, as President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un prepare for their second summit, we'll have a live special report from Hanoi. We'll have that and more coming up on Daybreak.
Well, good morning. Thanks for waking up with us. It's Wednesday, February 27th. I'm Lauren Barnes.
I'm Joe Morano. That special report about 5:30 or so, right? We'll break from our Daybreak coverage, check in with CBS News right there, bring that to you, then we'll continue the newscast.
Yeah, a lot going on over in Vietnam, of course, with the time change.
Yeah.
They've had a full day so far.
Yeah, it's about 6 p.m. there now, so of course they really have had that full day. We're getting set for the winter to roll back in here, right?
Yes.
That's what I think is happening. This map, the big board behind Elisa right now, does not look too pleasant right at the moment.
Yeah, we had a taste of spring yesterday, and then winter said, no way, Jose, I'm coming back. Come back today.
Did we already reach our high temperature today?
Yes.
Because it was warm when I walked outside.
It was warm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's not that cold out there this morning, at least in Springfield, and that's going to be it for the day today. Temperatures will swing the other way and go backwards through the day today. We've got winter weather advisories that have now been expanded. So if you watched Jamie last night, they were in effect for the north and west counties, and that's still the case for this morning. Areas to the north and west, this winter weather advisory is in effect this morning. Temperatures are a little bit closer to freezing here. The rest of it was just added this morning. This doesn't take effect until 6 o'clock this evening, so not a concern for Springfield this morning, but things will get icy later on by the evening commute. We've got cloud cover out there this morning. There could be some drizzle in spots. I haven't seen a lot this morning, but temperatures getting closer to freezing around Clinton. That's why the advisory is in effect. It's 46 in Springfield, and in West Plains still have 50s to the south. This will be the warmest that we are as we head through the day today, because we've got north winds that are starting to kick in, and these north winds are bringing in the cold air, so we'll see falling temperatures through the day today. We're looking at mostly dry conditions this morning. Could be some isolated slick spots to the north and west, and then wet and turning icy by that evening commute. Temperatures in the upper 30s by dismissal. Details on timing and totals of ice in 10 minutes.
Making news now, Bass Pro Shops is being considered as a location for a new convention center. A study is looking at potential sites around town. The Visitors Bureau says they've been talking about building a convention center for decades. They initially considered to build it downtown until Wonders of Wildlife opened in 2017. Businesses around that area say they think it's a great idea.
Anytime somebody is bettering the community and doing something that's going to drive more business into town, it's going to be good for businesses.
We decided that we should take a look at that location as well, and did. And the study, as the study indicates, a convention center would work quite nicely there.
And some other people we spoke to outside Bass Pro also seem to like the potential.
Moving around the Ozarks, money gathered from Branson taxpayers will officially help bring a new attraction to the city. The Board of Aldermen unanimously approved a tax increment financing request to bring an aquarium to town. $7 million in funding was approved for the project, yet that's only 13% of the overall project. It's planned for completion in 2020 and will cost a total of $51 million, and there will be a groundbreaking ceremony for it later on today.
In your education coverage, Springfield Public Schools opened these doors last night to Jarrett Middle School to show some of the needed changes through Proposition S. Those things include piping, floor cracks, and electrical problems that are issues for Jarrett. We also know that Prop S would turn Jarrett into one of the locations that students will attend while renovations are done on their respective schools. One man we spoke to actually attended Jarrett back in 1959. He told us not much has changed since he went there, and he is in favor of the bond.
This is an investment. This is not a cost. This is an investment in our students, in their lives, and in our future. So to me, it's well worth any investment we need to make. It's an investment, not a cost.
That is Gail Fredrickson, and then some other people at the event told us they need to do some more homework before making a decision at the polls. If that's you, you need some more info as well. You can find all of that on ozarksfirst.com under Prop S.
And Central High's principal will be leaving her current role, but won't be going that far. Lisa Anderson is transitioning into an administrative spot with the district at the end of the school year. Parents of students at Central High have been invited to take part in a survey that will help decide the new principal for the school, and you can find a link to that survey by checking out ozarksfirst.com. New for you this morning, a story that has been told for over 20 years is now taking center stage in Springfield as Disney's The Lion King opens tonight at Juanita K. Hammond's.
A lot of people looking forward to that. Our Hannah Zettel brings us a sneak peek of the musical, which will be playing in town until March 10th. Hannah?
Good morning, guys. Now, The Lion King premiered on Broadway in November of 1997. Now, over 2 decades later, the Circle of Life has made its way to Springfield. I recently spoke with one cast member to learn just what makes this story so timeless.
I think it's a timeless story that everyone can relate to, that I think when you see it the first time, you may relate to one character. You see it a second time, you relate to a different character. At the end of the day, it's about the circle of life, and we all got to go through that circle.
Disney's The Lion King opens in Springfield tonight after the Broadway show first started in 1997. The musical follows a young prince named Simba on a journey through self-discovery. The show has been recognized for visual artistry shown in sets and costumes.
People don't know what to expect. You watch the animated film and you expect kind of to see that just brought to life, but it's a reimagination using like indigenous mask making. Through the mind of Julie Taymor, the original director. So it's an incredible reimagination of what the savannah could look like, where you see both the animal side and the human side of every animal and character.
The Lion King has won 6 Tony Awards, including Best Musical, and has been witnessed by more than 95 million people. The storyline still leaves audiences in awe, as well as performers.
I still think about my family every show. So there's a scene in the show where Mufasa is explaining to his son how even though people pass on, they still live in you. Before coming to Mufasa, I was more like a young Simba. It's like a young man kind of going through life for myself. But playing Mufasa, I feel like I'm representing who I come from, not just where I come from.
It was great getting to speak with actor Gerald Ramsey. He actually told me that he had no acting experience before the role and that he auditioned to play Mufasa because his friend offered to buy him lunch. Now, years later, he's still grateful for that extra push toward acting.
Food. We'll do it. That's a good motivator.
Food does do it. I wish I could never do anything and be that great at it. The early years of my broadcasting, Lauren, is ugly.
Well, you wouldn't know. You got to try something new, I guess.
That's true.
Hannah, we'll see you out live at Juanita K. Theater in just next hour, actually. And still ahead for you this morning, drug companies are defending the rising cost of prescriptions.
Plus, Boeing shows off a new combat jet. That's in your Money Watch straight ahead.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Lauren Barnes, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.